the SMS strategy or LOs can use to book realtor meetings without cold calling or networking events. And so, before I get into this, to be honest, funny story, I had brought up the idea of doing this training to my team, and my ops manager had actually said this would actually be too much to be put out there for free, and we should package this up into a course. But I said, no, I know the right branch manager will see the value in this and want to work with us. But either way, whether you decide to work with us or not, no worries. It's going to bring value to you either way, whether you decide to work with us or not. And the second thing I wanted to bring up, if you send this to your loan officers and you implement this, rather they implement this from start to finish, the result will be at least 3 realtor meetings per week. And not kidding, we use this exact same strategy ourselves for our marketing company and for our clients. So this right here is going to be incredibly valuable, and my favorite training out of all the different ones. My own personal opinion, I think this is one's the most valuable piece of free training that I had put out. And so I'm going to walk you through step by step how to implement this. And so the goal here is 3 realtor meetings per week per LO. And so usually what you're going to want is a data set, so a list of around 1,000 plus, but on the low end, you can start off with 500 just to kind of gauge how many realtor meetings you can get for every 100 text going out. And so there are several sources to find qualified realtor data, because I'm assuming if you're a lot of our clients, you probably don't want to work with just any realtor, guys who are just, starting off in the business, just got licensed, doing this part-time, anything like that. I'm sure you don't want to work with those folks. So I'm going to kind of just give you, what sources we found to be the most helpful, starting with MMI. MMI has been one of, in my opinion, one of the best ones. There are some issues with the accuracy, so we do cross-reference Zillow as well when we build lists for our clients. And so what we usually do is we have someone from our team go in there and scrape and aggregate the data when we work with a prospect. Say that you're doing this on your own, you would get an MMI account and you can just go in there and manually do it yourself, or you can have a virtual assistant do it for you. And I'm going to cover that in just a sec, how to do that. But Zillow will be option number one. Second one is going to be MTA Go. This one is one that has been successful for a lot of our clients, and it's one that comes highly recommended in a lot of different mortgage marketing groups. MTA Go is the name of it. There is a website for it, but then there's also an app where you can go in there and search up realtor data. And the way it works is, and this might be the most effective for some people, because if you only need a couple counties or you're looking for specific counties, MTA Go might be the most accurate and give you the data that you're looking for. So the way it works is you just pick a couple counties. They'll give you the list of realtors by production, and you'll have everything that you need to implement this strategy. Now, let's say that you want to have someone else go in there and aggregate the data from either MMI or Zillow. You can have a list builder virtual assistant to pull this manually scrape lists for about, I would say, a fair, you could definitely get this for more and you could definitely get this for less, but I would say a ballpark average is about 20 cents per contact. That's a fair rate. You can find a list builder simply by using Fiverr.com. You can see here I had made a search and it shows different, people here that offer these services. And so, there's plenty to choose from, different price points. I would say anywhere near or around the range of 20 cents per contact would be at around what the market is charging. So this is going to be the first one. Get your list through one or more of these sources. Again, we like to use both Zillow and MMI. That's just a personal preference, so we can have accuracy. Sometimes MMI is a little off. Sometimes Zillow is a little bit off and MMI is more accurate. So you just want to use both to get them. The second one is the messaging. Super important. Now, this is the one where I see a lot of loan officers mess up. And quite honestly, this is usually the point where they come to us, right? And so every company has a unique value proposition, something that you offer to realtors, something that that realtors absolutely love. And it's probably the reason why realtor partners have stuck with you so long up until this point, right? And so the point is we want to make sure that we accurately are efficiently communicating that through the messaging that we're about to do and what I'm going to show you here. And so there's 3 proven frameworks that you can use. This is literally some of the best ones that I have found over the 6 years. I'm going to break it down. You're going to want to copy, so not copy. You're going to want to insert this with your own unique value proposition. I don't want to put a copy and paste one just because everyone's going to start using it. Realtors are going to, it's not going to work, right? Everyone's going to start using it and realtors will catch on. It's not going to work for anyone. So what I put here is a framework that you can use. And if you have questions about it, feel free to reach out. But what you have here is a framework that I found has worked. This is over the span of like 6 years and finding what's working recently in 2023. This is by far some of the 3 best ones that we found that is currently working to this day as of the time of this video here in 2023. So the first one is the 2-step. And this is generally, it's a very short, this is one of my favorite ones, short time frame, shows strong intent. Step 1 is literally to just get a positive response, right? Our goal is not to book the appointment for step 1, it's to get a positive response. Once we have the positive response, we send a second message, which is step 2, and the goal of that one is to book the appointment, right? Reason being, a lot of realtors are going to get a lot of messages, so we want to start off by sending something that's just going to get a response. I don't know why, but this generally is a good framework that we found to get more responses from realtors and more booked appointments. You want to just have one that is a, just innocent message that is going to get you a positive response. If the realtor can engage, you have a higher likelihood of booking the appointment. So here's an example. Hi, John. My name is Gilberto with ABC Mortgage Company. We do insert your value proposition here. Mind if I send over more info, right? So this is kind of like you want to see who's going to bite here. So you want to see who's looking for this, who is actually open to a referral partnership. Keep in mind, if someone's referring back, if someone's responding back to you, there's something wrong with their current realtor partnership, with their current lender relationship, because otherwise they would not answer at all. So you're going to send a short snippet about your value proposition, no more than 2 sentences, and ask for a meeting. An alternative to this, and this will generally get you lower amount of meetings, but the quality is going to be much higher, is you can send a bomb video or a Loom video, and this will make sure that you get the highest quality. And this does extremely well, especially with the app that I'm going to show you. It does really, really well. The next one is the UVP centric message. So this is short time frame, medium intent. So it's short and straightforward, clearly outlining the value prop. So this is what it sounds like. Hi, John. My name is Gilberto with ABC Mortgage Company. We do insert value proposition here. Open to hear more about it. So this was a lot more straight to the point. It's going to be probably a little bit longer, about like a sentence or two than the first one. And then the call to action is not, mind if I send over more info, but it's open to hear more about it. So we're going direct for an appointment. And so generally for this one, it is going to get less responses, but the ones that do respond, I mean, we're going straight for the people that are interested. And so this is good if you have like 1,000 plus. It's going to really, really, just get you appointments extremely fast. And so whenever we do this for a client, I mean, it gets us instant appointments. This is where you send an opener to get a response. You find the pain point. So this is the third one here, conversational. This is a bit longer time frame, very high quality, stronger intent. So this is where you send them an opener. You're going to get a response similar to our first one. Then what you're going to do is you're going to find a pain point. So an area pain point, quote unquote, or area of dissatisfaction that you can help with and ask for the meeting. So this should be a maximum of 6 texts, like no more. I mean, it should be very efficient in the way you reach out. And generally what it sounds like is, hey, John, this is like personalized. This is usually what I recommend is if you do this for like top producer or something like that, you want to add in more personalization. So, hey, John, came across your Instagram, really love what you're doing with, personalized thing. Insert personalization here. Really love what you're doing with your Instagram. Found it very inspiring what you've done so far with, ABC Realty Company. And then they'll respond back, hey, thank you for the kind words. By the way, this can be used on DMs as well. But this is what you'll say back. So, yeah, I'm curious. Do you work with either buyers or sellers? They'll respond both, or mostly sellers, or looking for buyers. They'll respond something along those lines. Got it. Do you currently have, and then this is where you, for example, if you specialize in non-QM, do you currently have loans for self-employed borrowers? Do you ask a question around a pain point that you know that you can solve or you're an expert at? Do you currently have options? Curious to know, do you currently have a variety of loan programs for self-employed borrowers? Not at the moment. Got it. We have this, this, this. You talk about very briefly, very short and to the point, what the thing is that you can offer them, and then you ask for the appointment. Open to a quick chat to go over it, something like that. That right there is gold. And so usually I recommend this for those who are more higher producers, might be a little bit more personalized. You'll want to maybe do this through DM, and I'll show you how you can use it with the SMS that I'm about to show you. So step 3, this is where we are really going to make some damage and be able to get really good amount of appointments per week and make it pretty predictable. I mean, our clients, they're consistently seeing around 3 to 5 appointments per week, and we pretty much guarantee it with our offer. We have a 45 appointment guarantee, and this is how we're able to do it. So we have an SMS automation that goes out, and so automation is one of those things that's like a trigger word. I mentioned this, and a lot of people flip out when they hear this. So the truth is, automation, it's going to help you reach more people. No, it's not going to automate relationship building. It's basically going to get you the first conversation, right? If you're not reaching out to enough people, you can't even have one conversation, right? And if you're relying on word of mouth or your sphere of influence, that's going to get you to a certain limit. Yes, you can do decent just from that, but if you're looking at this video, you want to improve, grow, and do really good, not just decent. So this is going to help you get more conversations. What you're going to do is you're going to go to the App Store or the Google Play Store. I believe they have it on Android. You're going to find the Reach app, and it's going to look like this. So the picture of the app. Once opened, you're going to upload your messaging framework. This is how you're going to do it. So this messaging framework that I just showed you here, you're going to pick one that you're going to use, 2-step, the conversational, or the UVP centric one. You're going to automate only the first message. So the conversational one, you have one message you're sending out. You're going to be responding to the rest. The UVP centric one, this is pretty much the full thing is automated because we're sending the full thing in just one go. 2-step, you're only automating the first step. So this is very important to note. Very, very important. So you're going to click on messages, then you're going to go to groups, and you're going to upload your CSV list into Reach using this link here. All right. So first, you're going to upload your messaging framework by clicking here, messages. It's going to be super straightforward. You just copy and paste it directly onto the app. You're going to go to groups, and you're going to upload your CSV file using this link. It's going to have you use a code, right? So if you go over to messaging, when you go to groups and you upload your CSV list, it's going to give you a code. You're going to input that code when you go here. Again, this is going to be super straightforward. It's going to be very easy once you go into it. If there's any questions, just feel free to reach out. Lastly, you're going to launch your message to the CSV list that you just uploaded here to this link. You're going to do it through here. So you're going to go to messages. You're going to open up the message that you just put in, and you're going to go here. Now, when you're going to go here, you're going to pick a list, which is the exact list that you just put here. Now, responses will go straight to iMessage when someone responds back. So most of us, just generally what I see, most people just have an iPhone. And so this is going to go direct to the realtor from your iMessage. Responses will go back to your iMessage, and you'll pretty much take it from there. Once someone responds back, you will be able to respond back and book the appointments. And so this is something that pretty much has no limit, and you can send out. This is pretty much just sent out while you're talking with a borrower, while you're talking to a realtor, while you're having lunch. This can be running on the background from your phone and reach many realtors all at once. Now, before I end this video, side note, some of you can be creative with this, and you'll probably already get some ideas from what I've shown you, but some of our clients use this even to nurture their realtors, because you can create groups. If you remember this, you can create groups, or rather lists, so you can upload a CSV list of your current realtors, and you can send this out to them all at once. Now, the other thing that you can also do is you can use this for your past clients. You can use this for old leads. And the fact that it's coming from an iMessage, so coming from iMessage, it has that blue bubble. Generally, what I see, like it's a very subtle thing, but more people are likely to respond if they see that blue bubble. I mean, it's just one of those things. Like it probably has more credibility, just more trust. Seeing the blue bubble as compared to green. If you're sending it from like a CRM, it comes up as green, and so if you're sending straight from one iMessage to another, it shows up as blue. And so this right here can be used for realtor outreach, but it could also be used for reaching out to past clients and reaching out and nurturing existing realtor partners or realtors that you have already had initial meetings with and nurture them. It is incredibly powerful what I'm showing you here. If implemented, it will literally print realtor meetings. Is incredibly powerful. I hope that they use this to absolutely transform your branch and your volume. If you want someone to just take over and just do all of this tech stuff for you, reach out to me. On the original training for this, you will, on the doc that you receive this on, you will see the calendar link for booking a time with me or my team so we can go over how we can just implement this for you, completely done for you, hands off. You just take care of the meetings. If you're interested in that, then go ahead and book a time, or you just reach out to me directly and we can talk. Either way, I hope this was incredibly valuable. In fact, I know that it will be incredibly valuable and it'll change up your branch. So with that said, hope you have a great day and I hope you implement this and see amazing results.